Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Dislyte video, and we have some great news coming out of HQ telling us about the new patch details and what's coming to Dislyte in the very near future. Now I will be going into the test server just before this to have a look at a lot of this stuff in action because they do push it out a little bit early, so we'll try and have a look at the story event and the new character and stuff like that. But let's break this down. We'll be taking Dislyte offline for a short time on June the 21st to update and improve the game. Level 5 players at this time will receive rewards of 200 Nexus Crystals via in-game mail. Now, what this is going to be doing is it's going to be bringing us a new Esper, so it's not Zeus like a lot of people expected. It's going to be Ahmed, who's Geb. He's a 5-star wind-attuned Esper. He's a support Esper who can frequently heal allies and enhance their attack. Ahmed's first ability is going to be Prelude to Life, attacks an enemy dealing damage based on the caster's attack and max HP, and healing an ally for a portion of the caster's max HP. His passive, he is going to heal the ally with the lowest HP each time he actively casts a healing ability. If the target suffers from max HP penalty, he restores the target's max HP threshold by a percentage and applies one stack of supporting song. If the target's HP is below a certain percentage, applies another stack of supporting song. After ascension, each time Gab casts a healing ability actively, he passively heals an ally with the lowest HP. If a target suffers from max HP penalty, he restores the HP, applies the song, blah 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 blah, we know that. Supporting song, Undispellable, grants a percentage of base attack boost per stack, and it has a max stack limit. His third ability, World Stage, reduces ability cooldown for all allies and heals all allies with the lowest HP a certain number of times, each time restoring their HP equal to a portion of the caster's max HP. Cooldown will not be affected by unit abilities. Okay, so the gold record player is how you'll get this. Probability is up. We'll talk about the probability because they have changed pity. Pity has changed. We'll talk about that in a minute. There's also going to be a 4-star unit added, and thank God it's not a shimmer record. I'm glad they learnt from that mistake. He's a 4-star Inferno Esper. He's a fighter Esper with a high single target damage to the enemy with a chance of inflicting sleep. He has a second ability called Soundly Dreams, deals damage to an enemy if the target's HP falls below a certain percentage after the attack inflicts sleep on them. Stuart's third ability, Time Vortex, deals damage to an enemy at the cost of the caster's current HP. When landing a critical blow, deals additional damage to the target based on their max HP, cannot exceed a percentage of the caster's attack. This attack inflicts sleep on both the caster and the target, okay, so you will basically lose a turn. After Ascension, just see what's changed. This attack inflicts sleep, uses Soundly Sleeps to counter attack if the caster is woken from sleep. So once he's ascended, you'll get a counter attack if you're woken from sleep, okay? So, new features, this is what I'm actually most interested in. I have got a full box of Espers, I need space, and I'm going to be able to break them all down using this thing called the Divine Sequencer. Enter from the upper right of the Echo panel, disassemble an Esper in the device to get Mono Prism and Dio Prism, used for redeeming shimmer records and other rewards. Now I hope there's not a cap on that, because if not, I'm going to have a damn hell of a lot of shimmer records that I can summon, so I'm looking forward to that. You can only disassemble a level 1 Esper with base stats, cannot disassemble an Esper that has been enhanced, leveled up, ability upgraded, resonance upgraded or ascended. When an Esper has max resonance, you can disassemble them the next time you get the same Esper. Cannot disassemble a base 5-star Esper obtained through Esper Fusion, okay? So, let me just work this out here. I think this basically works a little bit like you have to have maxed out the character first. Just by looking at the way this is said, basically it's saying when an Esper has a max resonance, you can disassemble them the next time you get the same Esper. So I don't know if you can actually just go straight into your box and just sell off characters that you cannot be bothered with. I think you might have to max them first, which don't know how keen I am on that, to be honest. Hopefully we can just sell these characters, but I guess we'll find out. But it is good nonetheless. We can get shimmer records by getting rid of all the characters that might be cluttering up your box, but that could just be a whale problem that I've got. But I want to get rid of these guys, so it's good for me. Next one. Charity show unlocks for squad level 20 plus players. Event time June 21st, post update to July the 5th. Event details. Side stories contain different espers stories, open sideshows to replay events espers have experienced. Each event requires inspiration points to unlock. During the event, log in daily to get 3 inspiration points and spend 60 stamina in another instance to get 1 inspiration point. Competing relevant events grants gold records, nexus crystals, relic, secondary attribute reset chances, which we'll talk about in a minute, and other rewards. Event types: essays, stories, battles, golden house, mystery trader, and surge of inspiration. You must complete the prerequisite event to proceed to the next events. Now, does it actually go into detail here? No, but I can talk about that, right? So the bit here, you can see it says this bit here, secondary attributes reset chances. Okay, now I was talking about this in a previous video where I said I'd like a chance to re-roll substats. Okay, so basically what it's saying here is we're going to be able to do that now. I don't think, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I don't think it's going to let you completely change the substats. I think what it's going to do is, right now when you level up a relic, you obviously, depending on the rarity of the relic, you will get, let's just say it's a flawless one, right? So from stage 3, one of your 5 will get a bonus. From stage 6, another one of your 5 will get a bonus, so on and so forth. I think what it's going to allow us to do is re-roll which one of those 5 will get a bonus. I don't necessarily think it's going to allow us to re-roll, let's say you've got a flat attack and you want it to be an attack percentage. I don't think it's going to let us re-roll it to that extent. I think it might just let us re-roll where the bonus is placed, which is still a damn sight better than what we have at the moment. So I'm not going to complain about that. I'm going to be quite happy about that in the long run. So moving forward, let's talk about the rest of this. The other thing that's changed is pity. Okay, so Ahmed, his probability up has changed. During the event, chances of summoning Abed from the echo spins is increased. The chance of getting a legendary Esper Ahmed is increased to 10%. If you haven't obtained the specified Esper at 450 summons, the next legendary Esper summoned is guaranteed to be that Esper. Now that's good, right? It is good. However, it's still a bit high, but it is good. I mean, it's good that they've gone from like 900 odds to going down to here. So, I mean, yes, it's good. It could still be better, but positive steps and all that, I am going to give them a slight thumbs up for this one, but I still think it's too high. They could bring it down just a little bit because, again, it is the next legendary Esper that you summon. So let's just work that out. You need to do 120 to hit pity or soft pity. So let me just work this out. So 240, that would be 480. Okay, worst case scenario, 480 summons to guarantee yourself a copy of the new unit. Okay, because it's 120 to guarantee yourself a legendary Esper. He is going to be guaranteed from 450, which means you might potentially have to go to 480 to get that unit. Okay, just to be clear, if people don't understand, if you do happen to get lucky and summon a legendary Esper between 450 and 480, he will be the new unit. But if you have to go all the way to that pity amount, it will be at 480 summons and you will get that unit guaranteed. So hard pity on this one is capped at 480. Okay, let me know what you think of that in the comments down below. It is better, obviously. It could still be a lot better again if you ask me. So the bonus chance of summoning Ahmed expires after acquiring him, so you're allowed to get 1 rate up on him, which I don't really get, to be honest. During the event, you can claim gold records and legendary Abilimon after spinning enough times in the Echo, so we know how that works. You'll get the stepped rewards, get different things. The following rule still applies to this event. 1 legendary Esper is guaranteed in the next summoning after 119 successful attempts, so like I was saying, 120 summons. Added the bounty mission review feature. Tap Atlas, story review, side stories on the left of the screen to enter. When completing an Esper's bounty mission for their side stories, the entry to their story review will be unlocked. Complete a side story and bounty missions to replay it later in Atlas. Added a quick jump feature in Esper deployment screen. When deploying Espers, hold a deployed Esper and tap Enhance to jump to the growth screen of this Esper. For tap enhance on the recommended formation screen to quick jump to the growth screen and the first low level Esper. Added a support feature in the Esper comment section, so that report feature, so that we can get rid of all those stupid ass comments. Added side story bounty missions and diaries for Celine, Siren and Ahmed. Added Esper themed name cards for Levels, Ascensions and Resonance maxed Ahmed and Stuart, and added new tactic exams for Tai and Pritzker and also Bonnie. Adjustments and optimizations. I don't really know if I want to go through all this. They've added things to club. They've added a filter feature on the club member screen that sorts out players based on 7-day activities. I thought we kind of had that, but okay, that's fine. Got a Holy Battle weekly report. That'll be handy for people who are in charge of clubs. You can switch defense during offensive phase, but it will only take effect in the next battle. Yeah, so if battle 1 your defense is crap, you can change it and use a new one in battle 2. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Don't know why they didn't do that to begin with. Got defensive leaderboard so that we can basically see how we rank against our other club members. That's pretty decent as well. Top 10% clubs each week in the Hollow Battle will have a special icon and club info. Special icon expires when a club no longer ranks top 10. That's fine. When there is insufficient number of players, Hollow Battle can send announcement and bulletins. That's fine. Infinite Miracle, Spatial Tower rewards are going to increase. Oh, players will be compensated based on the increase in rewards. Nice, so we'll get some new rewards. Hey. Okay, Temporal Tower rewards will get more fragments after the July the 1st. Nice. Is that pretty much, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go into talking about balancing and stuff like that. Good, so, wait, actually, hang on, who got buffed? Wait, Sun Wukong got buffed. What's he done? 80% additional, so he's had a 30% buff to his attack. What's he got on his number 2? He's got... doesn't look that different. Oh, shield value by 5% and amplifies his attack by 10%, so he's got a 10% boost on his ability too. Hercules has been buffed. He's got shield equal to 50% of the ability's damage for 2 turns has been added to his ability 1. His ability 3, he's got reduced cooldown on his ability 3. Oh, twins! Right, let's see what they've got here. 75% chance of reducing AP. Oh, by 20 instead of 10. If the twin's present, that's nice. That's nice. I use the twins, so that's pretty damn awesome. Man, the twins are looking pretty damn good. Yeah, there's a lot of nice stuff happening. Dislyte, put it that way. I'm not going to sit and read every single goddamn bit of this thing, but yeah, happy days. They've listened, they've responded. We could still make the pity a bit better. Not going to even beat about the bush. It's better, still not good enough in my opinion, but 480 is a hell of a lot better than 920 or whatever the hell it was. But yeah, happy days. So I've been Hayzink, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next Dislyte video, dudes. Peace.